Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to Tickly Mouth. I've recently decided that it would be very helpful for you if I focused a little bit on lunch ideas for small people and for the breadwinner in your life going off to work and needing something for their lunchbox.
Mom.
It's really thrifty and a jolly good, healthy idea if you take your own lunches into work. So I'm going to start off this little lunch playlist with an old classic. It's the good old Cornish Pasty.
Pasty.
Since I've never made this before, I'm getting my Cornish pasty recipe from BBC Good Food. If you don't have all the stuff, don't worry. Just make it your own. You can use pork instead of beef, or even substitute in any of the vegetables for what you've got in your cupboards. First of all, you're going to want to make your pastry because it needs to chill for about 20 minutes. So that's 125 grams of lard. Perfect! Lard. Same again, but with butter. So that's 125 grams. If you're getting your toddler to touch anything, then make sure their hands are washed. But that's a bit obvious.
Okay.
Nice one! I'm just dicing up the butter and the lard. Let's do 500 grams of plain flour.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this for me?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, that's it. The obligatory Lucky Stir. Pop a pinch of salt in there. And then you want to give it a nice rub-a-dub-dub with your fingertips. So every single lump of butter you find, give it a squidge. It's really actually very satisfying. When you finish rubbing the butter in and there are no big lumps of butter left, it will be a pretty even consistency, a bit like breadcrumbs. That took me about 5 minutes. Then we're going to stick in 6 tablespoons of cold water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then let's work that together. Work it, work it. It's got to be firm. Firm but fair, like me. Cut your dough into 4 equal portions. If you're doing a small person as well, maybe cut one of them into 2. I'm just going to stick them back in the bowl and then cover with cling film and put them in the fridge for 20 minutes. Now for your filling. You want a large onion chopped up.
Are you cutting?
Yeah, I am cutting it. 2 medium potatoes peeled. And then super mega thinly chopped these.
Ow.
So I've sliced them about as thin as that. And then I'm going to make them into squares. Like that. Ooh, it's like a little eyeball. But square. And 175 grams of Swede. Peel off the skin. So I've cut up the Swede just the same as the potato. Stick all of this into another bowl. I might stick a carrot in.
Mommy.
This is off-pieced. So this is already diced, but I just want it a little bit smaller. So that's 350 grams of meat. Give this a nice little mix about. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Is this going to go inside our pasty?
Yes.
While Edie takes a little nap, I'm going to crack on with the rest of the prep. I've got my dough out of the fridge. Slightly flouring the surface. Rolling out each bit of dough until it's flat and round. And then you want to get a side plate and put it upside down and cutting around. Put a nice load of filling in the centre of your round. Oh, let's put it on a baking tray. Beat an egg. And then your egg goes around the edge of the pastry to stick it together. And then the 2 sides of the pastry, you want to lift them to meet in the middle and squeeze them together all along the edge. Squeeze it really tight, firmly shut. Okay, that looks kind of like a Cornish pasty, if you ask me. Repeat. The little one's so cute. Ta-da! I've done 4 big Cornish pasties and 4 little ones as well. This one's my favourite because it's the neatest and least holy. I'm going to freeze before baking the ones that I'm not going to eat for dinner or lunch right now. Just make sure they're in an airtight container or Ziploc sandwich bag and freeze them. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees C and paint your pasties with the rest of your egg. Hooray! 10 minutes at this temperature. When your beeper goes off, turn the heat down to 160 degrees fan and let that go for another 40 minutes. Beeper.
Yeah.
New oven gloves. Oh look! Oh. That's a good reaction. They look stonking. That one is majestic.
Yes! Big one!
Yeah.
Look at this.
How is it, girl?
It's nummy.
It's nummy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's high praise. It would be really good if you could serve these with some nice fresh green vegetables. That's genuinely wonderful. Might benefit from a little bit more seasoning. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. What might be nice is to be a bit more experimental with the flavours. So maybe pork and apple would be a bit delicious. Or butternut squash would be amazing in one of these as well. Maybe spice it up a little bit. Bit of curry powder or cayenne pepper. All delicious things. And or have it with a bit of HP sauce. So there you have it. Cornish pasties a la you. One spectacular lunchbox idea. Or indeed a dinner time treat. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Tickly Mouth.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We really appreciate all your support and enthusiasm every time we post out a video. It's really lovely to see, so thanks so much. Subscribe, tell your friends, comment below the video and share, everyone. We're not trying to be pros here, we're just trying to spread the kitcheny joy a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, share. You have to share. So see you next week for another episode of TM. That's Tickly Mouth. Bye 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 bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Kiss.